You want to know the 0.01% truth? The most dangerous form of addiction isn't the stimulus itself. It's the performative abstinence. Here are the 7 signs that your detox has become your new vice. 1. The Purist paradox, the holy trap. You feel a sense of moral superiority because you deleted your apps or stopped eating sugar. This creates a psychological moral license. You've done the good thing, so your brain grants you permission to waste the rest of your day in mental stagnation. The depth. You're not detoxing, you're hoarding ego. You've replaced dopamine from content with the dopamine of being better than others. 2. The vacuum effect, the void chasing. A true detox leaves a void that you're supposed to fill with deep work or presence. But if you find yourself staring at a wall for 3 hours, not reflecting but craving the noise, you're just a starving addict waiting for a relapse. The depth. You haven't mastered your attention, you've merely paused your consumption. Silence without intentionality is just static. 3. Detox as procrastination. You're spending more time researching the perfect dopamine detox protocol, organizing your apps, and reading about brain chemistry than you are actually creating, practicing music, or building your craft. The depth. This is productive procrastination. You are hiding behind the guise of self-improvement to avoid the terror of starting your real work. 4. The withdrawal-induced irritability. If you're constantly annoyed, snapping at family, or feeling less than because you aren't getting your daily hit, you haven't detoxed, you just moved the threshold of your tolerance. The depth. Your baseline happiness is now tied to the absence of something rather than the presence of purpose. You've made yourself a slave to your own deprivation. 5. The quantifiable self fetish. You are obsessed with tracking your streak, your hours offline, and your productive minutes. You are quantifying your life instead of living it. The depth. You have externalized your self-worth into a dashboard. When the numbers look good, you feel good. That isn't freedom. That's just a different type of algorithm. 6. The backlog delusion. You tell yourself, I'll just stack these hours of boredom so I can go harder later. You treat your brain like a battery that recharges through boredom. The depth. Your brain isn't a battery, it's a muscle. If you aren't doing something meaningful with your detox hours, you're just practicing apathy. Boredom is the start of the hunt for meaning, not the accomplishment itself. 7. The Rebound Binge. The cycle is predictable. 72 hours of monk mode, followed by 6 hours of absolute digital gluttony. You oscillate between sensory deprivation and sensory overload. The depth. You are failing to integrate. The goal of a detox is not to live in a cave. It is to learn how to exist in a world of high stimulus without losing your sovereignty. If you can't handle a little bit of technology without binging, you haven't healed, you've just been holding your breath. The perspective you needed. To simplify this, stop treating your brain like a piece of hardware you need to reboot and start treating it like a garden you need to tend. If you spend all your time pulling weeds, detoxing, but never planting seeds, creating, learning, doing, you don't have a garden. You just have a plot of empty, barren dirt.